Hi, I'm Heather Havenwood, and you are listening to Heather Havenwood Raw with Heather Havenwood. Today I want to talk about something I call the three money magnets for entrepreneurs, also called three money winners for entrepreneurs. And, I've been an entrepreneur for 15 years. Constantly going up and down. It hasn't been perfect. I love to say that my first business out the gate was Facebook and I made a billion, but it didn't happen. And I think a lot of entrepreneurs feel like their first business out the gate needs to be this like massive thing, like Zuckerberg. And actually, the honesty is that I don't think that's how most businesses are. Usually, it takes time, consistency, 20 years. So, I mean, I just listened to Rush Limbaugh earlier, and he's been doing that for 28 years. And I promise you, if I had a conversation with him in front of me, I'd love to talk to him one day. Is say, hey, what was like that first year? And was it challenging? How was like that first 10 years? Was it challenging? Were there times you're like, I don't even know if I'm going to be on the air tomorrow? I mean, I really feel that entrepreneurship is it's a marathon. It's a marathon. It's a long, long journey. It's not a peak in a valley. So anyway, I just really feel I want to say that. So there's three money magnets, and I really feel that I always want to give credit to my mentors. And this particular one is Dan Kennedy. Can you see that? So Dan Kennedy, No BS Wealth Attraction for Entrepreneurs. I love this book, and I'm just going to share with you three money magnets he actually talks about in this book, and just stories from me. So number one of money magnets for entrepreneurs is no fear. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, duh. Okay, well, let me explain to you. Fear comes up for me every day. And I was listening to a Tony Robbins video earlier this morning when I was doing my cardio. And actually, fear comes up for me every day. I have to constantly put myself in a space of gratitude, because honestly, fear comes up every day. Fear of doing these videos, fear you're judging me because my hair doesn't look perfect, fear that what I'm going to say, you're going to put a negative comment on. I mean, constantly in fear of people's judgments, people's assessments, also people judging me, myself judging me. I'm fearful if I put something out there, you're not going to like it. No one's going to buy it. I mean, it's constant. And as Tony Robbins said, you have to get yourself in a state because fear is going to come up. And the only way to reverse that is if you focus on gratitude, you focus on blessing and gratitude. You cannot be ungrateful and fear at the same time. So it really is a proponent, because the moment you're into fear is what I call detraction from opportunity. It's a detraction from money, right? We're all trying to make money here and opportunities here. So really no fear. I feel like it should be like a hashtag with and I should have like a surfboard on the back, like no fear. But actually, it's a really great hashtag for entrepreneurs. And as an entrepreneur myself, I know that it really is about um, going after what you want in life and feeling no fear for what people say about you or think about you. So you're probably judging what I'm wearing right now. You're probably judging my hair. Maybe I don't have enough makeup on. No, I wish I had a makeup artist like Kim Kardashian every 5 minutes and she could do my entire makeup, but I just don't have that time. So I don't have a lot of makeup on, and I hope you're not judging me, but maybe you are, because it's funny, men can do these videos and they can like all look crazy, doesn't matter what they look like, they cannot be taking a shower for 3 days and no one says anything, but we're like, oh, I like her hair, or look at her outfit, or look at her shoulders. Like there's this constant judging with females. And so and I'm constantly judging myself. Even look at myself in the camera, I'm like, oh, I look fat. There's all these things going on in my head right now. It's constant fear, and our society doesn't help that. I think it causes more of that, especially with entrepreneurs. Like, don't put that out there until it's perfect. And I'm about to write a book called Don't Wait for Perfect. I'm actually not about to. I'm actually in the process of writing that book right now. Don't wait for perfect, because there is no perfect. If you look at Facebook for just a second, his intention was, I'm going to create $1 billion company. It was like, I want to do this thing in Harvard, and I want to, it was actually out of judgmental and help people see each other. And then here we are, Facebook years and years, years later, and now we live and breathe by it. One, say it with me, no fear. Okay, number two, break free of fairness. Oh, kid, I used to say to my dad, that's not fair, and he would look at me, and I think about this lesson later. I'm like, okay, I really appreciate this, but at the time I hated him for this. He would say, there is no such thing as fair. Now, in my world as a kid, and I have a big sister, it's all about fairness. Okay, she gets it, I get it. Yeah. And she's still my big sister, and I still say that to her. It's not fair. But honestly, in business and life, there is no fairness. It's what you go after. It's not about fairness. It's not about, well, I'm a particular age, I'm a particular look, therefore you should treat me with respect or professionalism because I say so. It's like how people treat you on you. Basically, there's an old saying. I'm thinking about it. You, you train people on how to talk to you. You train people on how to treat you. So if you don't like how someone's treating you, you've trained them that it's okay to treat you that way. As you probably have already seen people like Tony Robbins or whatnot, and they treat them with utmost respect. It's not that they deserve the respect necessarily. They trained others on how to respect them because they respect themselves first. They mirror that out, and they're from a particular way. So it's mirror, mirror on the wall. There is no fairness. Okay. It's about what you life, right? There's people that I've talked to that have had horrific tragedy in their life and they don't go, it's not fair that I can't walk, or it's not fair. They just go, this is where I'm at. Let's go make something out of it. And so it's not about fairness. So the moment you break yourself free from fairness, you will open yourself up to massive possibilities entrepreneurship. All right. So number 2, what is it? Say with me. Break free of fairness. So yes. Okay. Number 3, money magnets for entrepreneurs. Ready? Number 3 is unequivocal. I didn't say that right. Unequivocal belief in abundance. Ooh, this one really hit me because there are days, there are months, there are weeks that I'm like, I tell my coach, look, it's not happening. I should go get a job. She's like, okay, are you believing in there's abundance? Are you believing that there's tragedy? Are you believing, what's your belief system right now? And I'm like, well, I'm believing in scarcity. So therefore the belief system needed, right? So you got to first believe in there's opportunity. You got to believe in there's possibility for whatever your goal is at the moment, the day, the time. It's not about just believing in like universe abundance. It really is about unequivocal belief in abundance. I'm not right. I deeply apologize. It's really just about core belief in abundance in the world and around us. And there's a statement, and that I don't even know what he says. I know Tony Robbins says like every day, he talks about, abundance is inside of me and around me. I'd love to know the actual quote, look it up and actually own that quote. But he really talks about the abundance in life and abundance flowing through him. He talked to Oprah about it. And I just really love that because it really is true that if you start to see scarcity, you'll get scarcity. If you start to see abundance, you'll get abundance. And I think one of the, I don't know where I heard this. I apologize who I heard it from. But when you are standing and looking out onto the ocean, do you think, oh, there's no water? Right? You believe in abundance. Now, you can't drink that water. So is there drinking water? Might be a thing like, well, where's the drinking water? Because we can't drink salt water. But you're not looking going, hey, where's the water? There is a belief, an abundance of water. When you look at your bank account and you believe in scarcity of money, you're going to see scarcity of money. When you believe there's abundance of money, and even though your bank account might be $1, which, by the way, I have been in a position in my life where I didn't even have enough money to open a bank account, which is like $10. I remember the moment I got to reopen a bank account. It was like $100. It was like 2.5 years after my bankruptcy. And I was like shivering because I knew that, I don't know. I mean, I just wanted to open the account, and then I just sat with the account and I paid cash on everything. I was total fear. I've been a lot of bankruptcy and foreclosure. I've been through foreclosure. I've been through everything, loss of everything. And when things are taken away from you, you can either look at all the loss or you can look and start to believe in abundance again. And I know I'm talking to you right now in my condo in Austin. It's a beautiful condo in downtown Austin. And I just have to say that it didn't get here without some belief in scarcity, but also some belief in abundance too. And I've gone back and forth. And I just hope you take these 3 things I talked about today. I'm just going to go over them real quickly. And there are 3 magnets for everyone, but also entrepreneurs. Ready? Number 1, is, say it with me, no fear. Hashtag no fear. Number 2, break free of fairness. No more. Number, it's not fair. Like, it doesn't get you anywhere. Just doesn't. Number 3, unequivocal belief in abundance. Say yes. Boom. All right, guys, that's it from me with heatherhavenwood.com. Check my podcast out, Heather Havenwood. You can go to iTunes and type in Heather Havenwood or The Win show on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, all kinds of places. Love to join me every week where I basically interview an entrepreneur every week, and it's just so much fun. I absolutely love it. Go check it out. I also do coaching. When I do coaching, though, with the company, I work with them for a year, because when I do coach, dive in. It's not like it's nice. It's like, let's get in there and let's blow this up in my market. I work with a lot of online businesses. I have an e-commerce store myself. I've been in the information marketing business for almost 16 years at this point. And so if you're an expert in anything and you want to load in your business, love to talk to you. But honestly, I love coaching with people, and I love actually having the opportunity to dive into their business, because in your own business, I have a marketing coach, by the way, and I have a life coach. Why? Because when they're in my business, they can see stuff I can't see. I'm blinded by my own business. Okay. And you are too. We all are. And that's why sometimes to have that outside consultant come in, even if you don't agree with them. I've seen consultants actually say something that point blank disagrees with the owner, for the owner to be able to make a decision on really what they want. It's pretty kind of reverse psychology on that. So, anyway, my name is Heather Havenwood. Go check me out at heatherhavenwood.com. Go check out my podcast. I'd love to have you as a listener. And that's it. This is Heather Havenwood. Sign out for now.